So this is Lilly Gaddis. She's got a popular YouTube channel, and she went live on X.
She one of them blue-eyed African queens. Got the bonnet on?
Yeah.
That's a queen right there.
Well, she did blackface.
Yeah.
For Halloween night.
I hope she don't get there on those white couches.
Yeah. So let's check out a bit of her live stream.
Yeah.
You know we got to find.
It wasn't the smartest idea to go out. Much time. I like last minute.
Picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality.
I'm gonna cut all this out.
I think she likes black music though.
All right, that's enough soul for today. I was gonna get some chicken, and I was also gonna get some watermelon, but I didn't have much time. I like last minute. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this because this would be really. And we haven't done a stream in a while, so
This is Twitter.
I was gonna go buy KFC. But by the time I remembered to do that, I was already in blackface, and I figured it probably
KFC.
wasn't the smartest idea to go out in public looking like this. Plus, I'm already sweating, and it's kind of coming off. By the way, this is really hard. Props to black women who can actually pull this off, because it's really difficult keeping this, and I still don't have it completely on. Cost me $50. The guy at Walmart. I went to Walmart to get it, and people were looking at me very strangely because I was in the aisle, and I had this. I was like, where is the black makeup? By the way, discrimination. There is not enough black makeup. Also, I got my nails. I got my nails did. I got my.
You're sitting all the racial steals.
Nails did too.
Black woman. Yeah.
And I wanted a wig. I wanted a weave, but I couldn't find one. I went to Dollar General, which was full of blacks, by the way. I was the only white person there. I went to.
You don't go to Dollar General for you go to the wig store. Yeah, black women go to like a wig store.
Yeah, you got to go to a wig store. You get all kinds of wigs.
You actually got to go to
They're owned by Asian people.
Yeah, you got to go to those stores.
Yeah.
You can't go to Family Dollar and Walmart.
You actually think black women put on Family Dollar wigs?
Stuff's actually expensive they be putting in.
Yeah. Very expensive.
Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and Walmart, and there was not a single wig anywhere.
Wrong place.
So that sucked. I'm also burning up. I was gonna do my hands, but it was getting everywhere. Like I've already got black face all over the place. So I didn't want to ruin my computer for the sake of the bit. But yeah, we're in festive gear. We've got our pumpkin, no KFC, and no watermelon today, and no sweet tea as well. Actually, I do have some tea. I can go get some. Actually, yeah, let me go get my tea real quick. Hang on.
Yeah. You could tell a white person lives there. Look at that.
All right.
That's some black ass
We got
tea.
our sweet tea. So this is as soul as we're going to get today, okay? What should we talk about? Grape soda. That's what I should have gotten, Fanta or grape soda. Did I steal everything? Yes, I did. I stole everything. My EBT card declined today. I don't know what was going on. I went in.
You said that, Ron. It's declining.
My EBT card is declining.
You still sound like a white person. You're supposed to say, my EBT card is declining.
All right, so that's what she did. She got 5 million views on it. She got a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
So let's go to that. She did a YouTube video.
Before we get back to the video, don't forget about our new giveaway, Ford Bronco Raptor and $10,000 in cash. To get in and win, just go to officialhorsetwins.com. That's how you support the show. That's how we support you. Every purchase you make gets you automatically in it to win. And don't forget also, we're also on Spotify. You can watch us or listen to us there. Links in the description.
Yeah. All right. This is her. Well, this is
you
our
know
response to the backlash.
Yeah, and if you're ever gonna do whiteface, blackface, man, it's so hard to pull off. You gotta really know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well,
Like with Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
yeah.
I was laughing with him.
Yeah. It was
Now-
tastefully done.
Yeah, and
This
then when you look at the Wayans brothers, white chicks, It was tastefully done. You were laughing with them, white people, black people, everybody.
Right.
Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. So when you pull it off, you got to have that concept in mind. If only one side is laughing with you,
Yeah.
then you're not doing a good job.
Well, she did a good job for her fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's hard to pull off.
Yeah, but what the Wayans brothers, they made millions of dollars.
Grossed over 130 million. They netted like $70 million.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Tropic Thunder made a lot. I'm not sure how much that made, but I know that made a lot of money.
Yeah. But Drewski, he did this. He dressed as a white man and he went to NASCAR event.
Right.
Right. And a lot of white people thought that was funny.
Right.
That was their outlook on what he did. That it was funny and it was tastefully done.
Yeah, but I knew it. I knew it from the moment I saw him do that. I said, you just open up a can of worms. A lot of white people will come out and start doing blackface.
Yeah.
Because the only people that really thought that was not tastefully done or wasn't funny, it was probably people that hates people like me, racist people.
When Drewski did it, the black comedian did it.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to her response.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. People are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card.
But that's not every black woman. I get what she's saying, but that's not every black woman.
Yeah, we don't call them black women. We call them, See, a lot. You have black people, you have good black people, and then you have, like that term that white people came up with, black fatigue. It's really not black fatigue. It's the
In fatigue.
yeah.
Is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve, despite the fact that they did not build this country, contrary to what they say all the time. And they are certainly not improving the country. They are actually doing everything in their power to destroy the country. So I made this stream last night, a live stream, and a few people watched it, and now people are quite angry. Several allegations are being alleged against me. Why?
Well, it's because the way the route that you took.
Yeah.
You didn't have. Well, I think it's next to impossible for a blonde, blue-eyed white girl to make black people laugh as she pretends to be a black woman.
Yeah, it's a double standard.
Yeah,
but I mean, how should I put this?
I think her goal was to.
I don't think your goal was to make black people love you and like you. And laugh at you.
That's impossible for her to do.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But it wasn't tastefully done.
Yeah,
But I don't think you can. I don't think anybody could do that tastefully.
Yeah, unless you're a very good actor, like Robert Downey Jr.
And the message that you put out by your video has to come off, not in a mocking sort of way.
Yeah, you said
it's okay to mock, but it's got to be tastefully done.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can do that tastefully.
Look, there's a sub-coach within a black community that I just thoroughly despise. I can't stand these people. But you can't say all black women are all black men. Like, you compare black people to Satan and evil things. Not all black women are like that.
Well, people have the illusion that all black women are like that.
Yeah, because they are the loudest.
Yeah, because that's the minority. That's the minority of the community, but they're also the loudest part of the black community.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I think it's like 51%. 51% good, the other 49%.
I don't know what the percentage is, but I don't think it's a good ratio. But yeah, the black woman that you're mocking, yeah, they are like disgusting people. I'm not trying to even deflect from that.
Or defend it.
Yeah, I'm not even trying. They are disgusting. And I understand why you can't stand these people. I can't stand it.
And we're black.
Yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Is she doing this? Is she just a shock jock, just an agent provocateur? Or is she a grifter? Or is she Jewish? Or is this a federal asset here to seed division amongst people? So
You sowed a lot of
put
division.
some of those accusations to bed. I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. Because unlike an agent provocateur who just wants to cause chaos, I actually want to see my country improved. Okay, and you might say, well, how is doing blackface on a stream, how is that improving the country?
Yeah,
Let me
how?
explain to you how. The country has been slowly dissolving into destruction. It's slowly been destroyed over time. We're frogs in boiling water. That's what's been going on.
Hey, but Kevin, who's empowering those people to destroy our country?
White women.
The white liberal woman, huh?
Yeah, when y'all let America, when we let women vote, it was all downhill from there.
I would say that.
Well, the white woman is overwhelmingly progressive, liberal.
Yeah. They're not liberal anymore. They're progressive.
If white people took care of business, we wouldn't be in this position. Because a lot of the things that's wrong with our country is because of the whites on the left.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
this country. We've slowly had our rights stripped away. We've slowly lost sovereignty of our country, and now shadowy forces that are now becoming more identifiable and clear to the general populace have destroyed our country. They've shipped in immigrants. They've shipped in all sorts of cultures that clash with our cultures and our religions. And we've lost our national identity, and we've lost our racial identity as well. They've been pushing miscegenation on us. They've been pushing this idea that we should be guilty for the reason, and it's white people that are to blame for the, you know, the downfall and destruction of non-white people. Of course,
That's
there's
BS.
no accountability.
Black people in the
that.
position they are in now because of black people. You can't blame that on white folks.
Yeah, you can't.
That camp, it's just our fault as well. So I've been looking back and I've been seeing my country get progressively worse. And I've noticed it seems to have been a national uptick in the destruction and chaos in the last 5 years. I've seen my country become destroyed at an accelerated pace.
You know, it's crazy. You know that those events that happened in Cincinnati where those white couple got jumped by all those black people, and didn't to see that white progressive chief of police come out and cover for that craziness.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why the country's falling apart. It's because of the liberal.
the liberal white progressive. I don't even call them liberal; they're progressive. But like, if white people, if y'all took care of business, it's like half of y'all's population are traitors. You know what I'm saying?
To this country, yeah.
Yeah, black people are low-hanging fruit. It's easy to poke fun at them, at us. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, I just go through my feed every day. Black people be acting a fool 24/7.
Yeah, but you people, y'all make up 70% of the country.
About 60 to 70 between there. But man, if y'all still got the numbers, if y'all took care of business, none of this would be happening. I say bring back 3 strikes, you're out. 3 violent felonies?
Yeah.
I love Joe Biden's crime bill. Lock all them niggas up. And the majority of the crime, violent crime, is by blacks. You know why? Because we have I guarantee you, we got over 1,000 serial killers in the black community, but nobody does anything about it. They get arrested, you give them a slap on the wrist, and you just let them go. And it's a poor reflection on other black people. You look at me, it's like, man, stay away from him. Don't relax around that guy. He's black. There's just a subculture within the black community that we're not holding them accountable. We don't lock them up, throw away the key. And who's doing that? It's white progressives.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all appointing all these black people. Look at Joe Biden. I think he appointed 200 black fools as judges.
yeah.
Look at that Supreme Court justice, that black woman. That woman is incompetent.
Yeah.
But guess who put her in a position of power? A white man.
Tried to put an Indian woman in the power that he called black.
Right.
I think we can all tell. I think it was kicked off with COVID when we were collectively stripped of our rights. And it's just continued to escalate ever since. So what I want my country to be great again, okay? That's why Trump won in 2016, and that's why he's our president now, because he ran on this slogan of making America great again. I think he has failed in a lot of ways, because when a politician gets up into a position of political power, they quickly are presented with the real people who run our country, and they quickly learn that there is no sovereignty and there's no power in the political offices that they hold, despite being.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of Republicans realize that.
Yeah, I know. They see that one bombing in Iran, and y'all was like, yes, yes, they are the enemy.
Yeah.
It's what's been taught to us. It's in our schools. It's even in our movies.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff we hear is just propaganda.
Yeah.
Got to remember, the left has an agenda, but you also got to remember the right has an agenda.
Yeah.
I can call out both sides, and I can tell you it's BS.
Yeah.
Elected there on certain promises that they gave the voter, and the voter elects them into those positions. I want that to change. I want our sovereignty back. I want our racial identity back. And I want my homogenous society back. I want a country to live in that's going to be a good, thriving place for my children to grow up in. I want a place where families can feel safe to raise children. I want a place where everyone, despite how poor you are, despite how rich you are, can live in peace and can live in nice, prosperous communities. I want to live in a country that's respected again. And I want to live in a country that is ours again. And that's what I mean when I say I want America to be great again. And the way we achieve that is that we start actually putting America and Americans first. First of all, we have to start by identifying who the American people are. This country was founded on white Christian people and on white Christian values. And that is who I care about.
What is
and that
white
is what
Christian
our politicians
values?
It's just Christian values, right?
It's just Christian values.
See, make it sound like Christianity is a white religion.
Yeah,
It didn't originate in
originating in
Europe.
Ethiopia and Africa.
Yeah.
Christianity.
Yeah, Middle East.
should care about. They should care about those people. They should pander to those people. And they should serve those people. They should not be.
I think you should pander to Christians.
Yeah, regardless of the color of your skin.
Yeah. Like Trump's not in office if 60% of the Latino men don't vote for him.
Yeah. Yeah. We got in office because of, 10% of blacks, which is low as hell, but that's like record numbers coming from the black community. And then overwhelmingly, Latino men got Trump elected. And we're talking black and brown people.
Mm-hmm.
Serving the interest of foreign countries and of foreign people. And they should not be encouraging the mass migration of foreign people into our lands, which will cause the inevitable destruction and strife and chaos as we're seeing in the UK, as we're seeing in Canada, and as we're seeing now in the United States.
Yep.
In order to achieve this, we need a leader to rise up. The people are getting there. The people are waking up slowly but surely. It is happening. And the powers that be are not happy with that. They are using every sort of ploy in the book to get the people cowled back into a good place of submission, like how we used to be, ignorant, blissful, our heads in the sand. We don't know what's actually going on. We just think if we go to the polls and vote, everything will be fine. Well, as a lot of people are realizing, the left and the right are controlled by the same entity. They're two wings of the same bird. They do not serve our interests. You get different policies, but you get the exact same stuff in the end of the day. We still send billions and trillions of dollars to other countries, and we still see our fellow white people, white brothers and sisters, being put last. We see.
What about me?
Yeah, I said
You leaving out a lot of people.
there's a lot of patriots in this country that's not
white. That's on your side.
Yeah. You know what I'm afraid of? That we're fighting for this side.
Yeah.
And then one day we're gonna be swinging from a tree. Don't need you two anymore.
Yeah, thanks for the help. But you Negroes has got to go.
You know what I mean? I don't agree with the white thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this destruction in this country is because of white progressives.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Black people is overwhelmingly represented when it comes to crime. But if the white liberals, the white progressives take charge and do what's right by the American people, we wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, but,
no matter how bad the black culture gets.
Yeah, but the founders of this country, right? Who are they running from? They wasn't running from minorities. They was running from other white people.
Right.
They was running from the monarchy.
Right. Right. Look at the person that took Charlie Kirk's life. Look at the person that tried to take Donald Trump's life.
Yeah,
they're not black and brown.
Yeah.
But I agree with a lot of stuff you say.
Yeah, but
I want to stay here. I want to be here. I want to have parties with y'all. I want to celebrate when a Republican's in office.
Yeah.
But it sounds like to me y'all don't want that. Well,
Her.
her.
But maybe she's misspeaking.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
'cause
should
I-
bring on our podcast.
yeah.
Our country being put last, and I want to see our country being put first and only, actually. The way to save this country before it's completely collapsed, before it's completely been taken over by aliens and invaders, is that we have to find a leader to now guide the people. Now that the people are ready for this leader, and
I'm
they're
ready.
not completely ready, we have to prime the waters for this leader. You know, when you make a hot, like you boil a lot of water and you put the water in a pot because you want to make tea or whatever. Well, you have to temper the pot before you do that. So you put water in slowly. That's warmer and warmer and warmer until that glass jar, pot, pitcher, whatever is tempered.
I've been doing it all wrong.
And until it's
Mine's been
tempered, you cannot
exploding.
pour the boiling hot water into it or it will crack the pot. So what me and several other people do is
put the
we
water in
come
there.
across as rather shocking. We do rather outlandish stunts and we do crazy things and we say offensive things and we say the worst things possible in the most wild, outlandish ways possible, okay? We are, in a way, an agent provocateur. But unlike some agent provocateurs, there is a method to the madness. We have an end goal that we want. What I see myself as is I see myself as the temperer. I want to temper the people for that when we have a leader that has all the messaging that we want, instead of people digging up his past and, oh, he said this racist thing, and, oh, did you hear that he said the N-word once? That people won't care because they're so used to hearing the craziest things ever that a leader with our aligned views will be able to get into an elected position of power without being taken down by the typical media smears. We've seen it a million times. We've seen our guys get in there.
I think people, the country's woken up because how did Trump get in office? Look at everything they said about him.
They threw everything at him but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, they threw everything. They threw the kitchen sink at him, and he still got elected because everybody's hip to the mainstream media is just a bunch of fake news.
Right.
So I don't even think I get a point what she's trying to make,
Right.
but I don't even think that's necessary. So I mean that's how she's rationalized why she did what she did.
Right.
But
But both sides, they pick who you're going to vote for. They make the final decision. It's not us.
yeah, they did. The Republican Party did a lot to try to keep Trump out the first time.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but well, it is what it is.
You could have did all this without putting on blackface. You just,
I think you just hate Negroes.
I think you galvanized a lot of blacks that hate Republicans.
Yeah, I think it had the
Yeah.
opposite effect.
Yeah, it was detrimental. You know,
Because this is what they used against us. Like,
that Republicans are racist.
yeah, Republicans are racist. So that's why our inbox is like full of all this stuff.
Yeah.
So how do y'all support this? She's Republican.
Yeah.
She's a Trump supporter. How do you support this?
I believe in freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's the only reason why I support it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
I'm tired. Country's going to